I used to think that you had to work hard for the things that you want and that you had to work hard for money. But what I've realized now with these past few months is that instead of believing that and instead of doing that, like working so hard that you make yourself miserable and that you cut off the things that make you happy, which is what I did for a long period of time. Like I was willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to get to where I want. When is what I want more important than the people that are in my life? I don't think so. I would rather have my family. Well, you can have both, but I would rather have my family than have success and have no one to celebrate it with, like success in my terms. But you can have both. But my opinion was that I had to sacrifice things anyway. I've realized now that instead of having to work hard and instead of having to force things and manipulate outcomes and um, do difficult things to get the things that you want, instead you can just do three things, which I've been doing now, which is taking aligned action, being present firstly, taking aligned action, which is following your highest excitement, and then detaching yourself about the outcome, about where that should lead you. And I've just been doing those three things over this past, I don't know, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and things have been drawn to me. And I'll give you an example. I ended a contract with a client that I had, and they were a large client because they were an agency, and I was servicing all of their clients, which was about 8 or 9 clients. And so it was a lot of work, and so I only had them as a client, and so that was my sole income as a business owner. And I ended the contract with them just because it started feeling out of alignment. And two clients reached out to work with me after that, or at least when I had the thought of quitting, of ending that contract with them. Um, One client reached out to me, and then another one reached out to me yesterday or the day before. And so having this belief that we have to work hard for the things that we want and we have to work hard for money is not true. It's a false belief. And when you believe those things, then it becomes self fulfilling. Then, like, you have to actually work hard because you believe that. Whereas if instead you just do the three things that I said, which are being present, taking aligned action, and detaching yourself from the outcome, what I found is that you will automatically draw the things that are meant for you because you have no preferences and you have no attachment to anything. When you have no attachment to anything, anything makes you happy. Like anything, because you don't have any preference about what life should look like or where you should be. Or I should have this by now, or I should be doing this by now, and I'm this age, and so everyone else in my age is getting married, and so I should get married. But that's expectation and that's attachment. And all it leads to is suffering. Whereas if you have no preferences and you stay in the present moment and do the things that excite you to the best of your ability without any expectation about where that should lead you to, what I've found now from these past few days or months is that things have been drawn to me naturally. And so I'm just going to do those three things. I'm just going to be present, take aligned action, which is focusing on the things that excite me or doing what excites me the most in every moment of every day to the best of my ability. Obviously, because there's you always have obligations in life, and so do it to the best that you can. And when you have time, and then don't attach yourself to the outcome. Detach yourself, and just allow things to flow. Like allow things to flow into your life that you want, but when it flows into your life, it might actually be better for you than what you anticipated. Like for example, say you want to make a certain amount of money, but you want to make it a certain way. Like detach yourself from that certain way. Like detach how it's supposed to come into you. Because when I've been doing that, also I was reading this book which is Breaking the Habit of You by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and in there's a meditation, and the meditation he describes, it reminded me of another person's meditation that I did. And I went to go find that meditation that I did of that first guy that it reminded me of. I did it, and then afterwards I went to his Instagram, and I saw he was doing this like this make money online thing that I haven't done before and that I haven't heard of before because I've I've tried almost every make money online thing, and it seemed super interesting, and he was making money from it. And he's not a person that promotes like make money online. He's a person that promotes holistic like healing. Um, and so I took action on it. I took action on the thing that he said, and I'm gonna start it today. And so that's an extra source of income that's easy and natural. Like it's doing the things that I love, which is creating content and creating videos and helping people and learning new things and sharing what I learn with the world and taking action on the things that excite me. And so things don't have to be difficult. Things don't have to be hard. That's just my experience that I'm having right now. Because I used to have the opinion that things had to be difficult and things had to be hard, and making money was difficult. But what I'm realizing now is since I've changed my belief and since I've been present, focused on taking aligned action, doing the things that excite me, and detaching myself from the outcome completely, like not holding so much onto it has to be this way, things have to go this way, like this is what I want. Like letting that go, I let all of that bullshit go. Because I had so much expectations of myself and so many things that I wanted to do, but I've been doing it for 4 years trying to reach it, and it just seems like I was pushing a rock up a hill. Even though I did get most of the things that I wanted, there's still a lot that I want to do, and so I've let go. I've completely let go, and I'm done. I'm done putting expectations on myself, and I'm done attaching myself to outcome. Because when you do that, it leads to suffering, and it leads to things being difficult because you are trying to manipulate the world into making things the way you want it to be. Whereas if you just enjoy everything and allow the world to give you what is needed for you, because the world knows better than you, there's a universal intelligence that knows better than you, and you surrender into that, then I think that's where magic happens. At least that's where magic is happening for me. And so I hope this video serves you and was valuable to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.